Welcome to Ray Shikshan Sanstha's online learning program. Good morning students. All of you have learned different stories in previous standard. Today we are going to learn lesson number 29, Androcles and the Lion. Let us read and understand the lesson. Long, long ago, there lived a kind, gentle and courteous man called Androcles. But he had a very cruel master. In those days, kings, nobles, and other wealthy men used poor people as their slaves. Androcles was a slave. The slaves were forced to work for their masters. They had to do what their masters told them. They had no freedom, no rights. Even when they were unhappy with their master, they could not leave them. They were bound by law to obey their master, however wicked he might be. Now see, long, long ago, there lived a kind, gentle, and courteous man whose name was Androcles. And what is meant by courteous? Courteous means polite and respectful. Androcles was a very kind and gentle man, but he had a very cruel master. Cruel means not kind, unkind. And in those days, kings, nobles, and other wealthy men used poor people as their slaves. Slaves means a person who is legally owned by someone else and has to work for them. And Androcles was also a slave. And they had to do what their masters told them, and they had no freedom, no right, and if they were unhappy with their master, they could not leave them, means they were bound by law and they have to obey their master, follow his order and how bad he may be. Androcles did not like his wicked master. His master starved his slaves and often whipped them. Androcles felt that even death was better than serving such a master. He kept looking out for a good opportunity. At the first chance he got, he escaped from the clutches of his cruel master. Now Androcles was a kind and gentle person, and he did not like his master because he was a wicked person. His master starved his slaves and whipped them, means he did not give them food to eat and always beat them with a whip. So Androcles felt that death was better than serving such cruel master, and so he was waiting for a good opportunity to escape from clutches from his cruel master. Means he wanted to run away from his master and he want to live a free life. Now although Androcles had thus run away, he was not a coward. He took shelter in a forest. He was not afraid of the wild beasts that roamed the forest. He did not mind that he had no roof over his head. He was happy that he was free as a bird to go wherever he wished. Now, as soon as Androcles got a chance to run away, he ran away from his master and he took shelter in a forest. He was not a coward, but he was a brave man. So he was not afraid of, not scared to the wild beasts. Beasts means animals which wander in the forest. Now Androcles became happy to live a free life as a bird, to go wherever he wants to go and whatever he wants to do. Now next paragraph. One day, as he was wandering in the forest, he suddenly came face to face with a lion. His first reaction was to turn and flee, but then he saw that the lion had not moved on seeing him. It neither growled nor roared. In fact, it looked at him piteously as if it was in great pain. Now Androcles was wandering in the forest, and suddenly he came face to face with a lion. Means he came very close to the lion, and as soon as he saw the lion, what was his first reaction? His first reaction was to turn and run away. But then he saw that the lion did not move on seeing him. The lion did not means growl means an angry sound made by animal. So the lion neither growled nor roared. On the other hand, it looked piteously as if it was in great pain. Now see the next paragraph. Androcles paused. Then he moved very cautiously towards the lion, step by step. The lion moaned and whimpered, "Please help me," its eyes seemed to say. Now Androcles was a brave and gentle man. He was not coward. Now see, what did he do? He saw that the lion was in pain, and so he slowly and cautiously, means very carefully moved towards the lion step by step. And now the lion was mourning. It was suffering with pain, and it seemed as if the lion was saying that, "Please help me, please help me." Now next paragraph. When Androcles drew near, the lion lowered its head and began to lick its paw. Then Androcles saw that the lion's paw was wounded, sore and swollen. Now when Androcles went near the lion lowered its head and began lick its paw. Now you know what is paw, the foot of the lion. Now the Androcles saw that the lion's paw was wounded and swollen. On a closer look, Androcles noticed that a big thorn had pierced one of the lion's toes. So this is the cause of the lion's distress, thought Androcles. Now Androcles came to know that what is the reason of the lion's pain and suffering. Now what was the reason of the lion's pain? A big thorn had pierced in one of the lion's toes. So this is the cause of the lion's sadness and pain. Now next paragraph. Summoning up all his courage, Androcles stretched his hand slowly towards the injured paw. He was afraid that the lion would attack him if he touched the swollen paw. But the lion seemed to understand his good intention. Now we know that Androcles was a brave man, and he mustered all his courage, and he stretched his hand slowly towards the injured paw. But he thought that lion would attack him, the lion would harm him if he touched the swollen paw, but the lion understood his good intention. And here intention means good intention means helping to the lion. Now next paragraph. Androcles took the paw in his left hand. Deftly he pulled out the thorn. Then, tearing a piece of his own clothing, the kind man bound up the lion's injured paw. To his surprise and wonder, the lion then licked his arm as if to show gratitude. Now here Androcles took the lion's paw in his hand, and deftly means in a skillful manner he pulled out the thorn, and the Androcles takes piece of his own cloth and tied the lion's injured paw with the cloth. And to his surprise, the lion licked his arm to show the gratitude towards the kind and gentle man, means to be thankful for his kind behavior. Now next paragraph. Androcles remained with the lion till it could walk again. He would hunt in the forest and share his food with the helpless beast. Every day he would clean and dress the lion's wound. Soon the lion was able to move about. Many times it followed Androcles wherever he went. Now Androcles did not leave the lion alone, but he stayed with the lion till it could walk again. He would hunt in the forest and share his food with the helpless lion, and every day he cleaned and dressing up the lion's wound, and soon the lion was able to move and walk. Many times Androcles found that the lion was following him everywhere. In this way, today we have learnt some part of this lesson, and remaining part we will learn in the next video. I hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you.